What up YouTube, Timu's here. Now this casting news has just dropped today. It's reported that Zac Efron has signed on to star in the upcoming Blumhouse and Universal reboot of Firestarter. The film will be directed by the visual director Keith Thomas and will be scripted by Halloween Kills writer Scott Teems. The film is, an adaptation of the Stephen King novel, which of course got turned into a feature film in 1984 that starred the likes of Drew Barrymore, Martin Sheen. The original is actually a classic. If you guys haven't really seen the original of Firestarter, it's a good one. I guess you could say the character Charlie was the original 11, okay? Anyway, now for you guys who don't really know much about the Firestarter, it's about this young girl who develops pyrokinetic abilities and is abducted by a secret government agency that wants to harness her powerful gift as a weapon. No word on who Zac Efron is going to be portraying. Will he be portraying the dad? I guess he's old enough to portray the dad of a 10-year-old, I'm guessing. But anyway, would he possibly play the David Keith character? Who is he going to be portraying this one? That I want to know. Now, Zac Efron, he hasn't really done a horror film before. He did have that extremely wicked movie where he portrayed Ted Bundy, but that's not much of a horror film. Boy, has he ever appeared in a horror film? Dang, I gotta check his resume. I cannot ever recall him ever starring in a horror film. This might be his first horror film he ever done. I gotta double check that. But of course, this is actually his second reboot that Zac Efron, of course, joined. Not so long ago, it was announced that he ended up joining Disney Plus's reboot of Dream and Baby. He has that coming out. Zac Efron is one heck of an actor. The guy could do comedy, he could do drama. I think he's a terrific actor right here. So I think he's going to be really good in this Firestarter reboot. It could be terrible, that's always a possibility. But with Zac Efron on board, I'm going to give it benefit of the doubt. I think Zac Efron is going to be pretty decent in this. I'm still curious to see who they're going to actually play the character Charlie. Couple of cast lists in mind. McKenna Grace, who was in the last Annabelle movie. She's a good choice. Let's see, who else is a good one? Well, I can't really, maybe Lula Wilson from who was just at Becky. She could be a good choice. I'm super curious to see who they're going to get to play the Charlie character. I will say Millie Bobby Brown, but the character would be way too similar to 11, and Millie Bobby Brown is a tad bit older for the role, so maybe not, but I don't know, we'll see who they're going to get to portray Charlie and some of the other characters. But let me leave you guys, what are your thoughts on Zac Efron starring in the upcoming Firestarter reboot? Do you like the casting choice? Are you a fan of Zac Efron? And are you even looking forward to check out this new Firestarter reboot film? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.